Beats Planet.
Man. I would have played the Black Panther King theme, but boy, I just know YouTube would have cut me off, boy. I just know YouTube would have just tried to hold me accountable, man. I just know if I'd have played that theme, boy, they'd have got me up out of here. Jeez. What's up, man? What's up, man? It's Voch Lombardi. We here. John Wick III, Lombardicus Prime. Still sad about Chad, but we got work to do, you know? Address me as chief. We got work to do, you know? We have a couple things to talk about before we get going for real. Let me just one time. Address me as chief, you heard? One more time. One more. One. People in the back. One more. What? Address me as chief, you know what I mean? R.I.P. Black Panther, man. Opposite of Doja Cat, you know. I probably do a Voch's Voice podcast. I feel such a way. Anyway, we have some things to talk about today. We have some things to address. I kind of got some things I just kind of want to hit y'all with. Cool little episode. Not too much. I'm a fan. So y'all know on game days, I typically do my fan thing. I don't be liking to be working on game days. And this ain't typical game day, but it is in a way a game day. Let me, hold on, mute. Okay, we're going to mute, and then we're going to mute that, and we're going to unlock that. All right, cool. Phone line's open if y'all want it. All right, the number's in the description. I don't even know if it's in the description, but it's on the screen. You can't miss it. It's on the screen. So a couple things before we get started for real. Y'all know I do, some of y'all don't know, but I do a Patreon league, Patreon fantasy football league. I want to start doing that every year. So if you're a patron, head on over to Patreon. I'll be like setting up 2 leagues maybe. I think one's going to be like a high tier Patreon league. That's going to be very like an intimate type league, probably like 10 people or whatever. I'm gonna start off with my $50 patron because I know he deserves first dibs on everything. Then I'm gonna run it to my $10 people, let y'all kind of first come first serve it. Then I'm gonna run it to the $5 folk, and then I'm just gonna open up another league with a gang of people, probably about 16 people, because it was fun doing that last year, and that'll be for everybody. So we'll probably do a little bit of that too. Then we have the Cowboy YouTuber Fantasy Football League or whatever, the COVID Bowl champions. I'm trying to get Foots the King and Mark Holmes to fill a team names out, but Foots like to do things 5 minutes after it started. Mark's an old man, so I gotta work with them to get them coordinated so they can log their little information in. But that's gonna be a thing. Stay tuned. We got merchandise on the way, shirts and stuff. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'm working on other little different designs, so please be aware. Let me cut that off. Hold on, because I don't want that screaming.
Power off.
There we go. Don't want that screaming while we talking. And I think that's everything I have to housekeep on. All right, follow me on Twitter, VOCHLOMBARDI. Now, y'all know we got blue-white scrimmage today. Y'all know we got blue-white scrimmage today. And it's a couple of things. I have a list here. It's a couple of things I wanted to look out for. Then with my phone lines open, I kind of wanted to give you guys an opportunity to tell me what you're looking out for. Now, I think I got a pretty good pulse on the community, so it could be a thing to where the points I put forward, like we all probably looking for the same thing. You know what I'm saying? That might be like a thing for real. So y'all may not have any extra, but y'all may have a little something extra. Some of y'all might be looking for what Dak is gonna do. I'm not necessarily. Y'all may want to look at the safety position. I'm not necessarily, but I have my handful of things here. I'm gonna be pre-gaming here. I'm not going to be live streaming during. I don't think they're going to let me show the game. I know some people are fearless. Law Nation is fearless. So I know Law probably going to be showing the whole game on his channel. Law be getting texts and emails and DMs from them people for showing their content or whatever. But Law might show the game, but I know you can go to .com website or .com's YouTube page and they'll show the game there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-game us and set us up. And then when we get then after the game, I'm just going to go in this real dark closet and rewatch it. And you know what I'm saying, rewatch it so I can get all of my points away from it, you know what I'm saying, so I can get all of my ideas and thoughts compressed in the right way, because this is probably the most ambiguous we've gone into a football season. Like we had the blue-white game last year, and like I fell asleep on it. You know what I mean? Because it was basically what we knew already. It was gonna be some Zeke. It was gonna be some throwing the ball around. It was gonna be the defense that we were used to seeing. You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't get really hyped for the blue-white game last year. Everything was kind of in place last year. We have no clue, no earthly idea what's going to be happening this year, because there's so much ambiguity around this team. There's so many coaching changes, right? Not just from a head coach level, but it seems like every single level of the team has changed, right? Offense not necessarily so much, but I would still be interested to know, what we're going to do with CD. I saw somebody say that, Dak is running a lot more. That's interesting. I would like to know where we're going to line guys up. We never put Dez in a slot. I don't think Dez was football IQ enough to play in the slot. Like, you have to have a certain football IQ to get Dez in the slot. So Dez was always on the outside. We never saw Coop in the slot very much because we just didn't have too many guys that I think that they felt good about playing outside. So Coop always stayed where he was, right? I'm really legit, and I'm gonna make that my first point too. This is on my list right here. Where the CD line up, right? I know CD is gonna get some carries, and to be fair, let's be fair. Can I be fair? Let's be fair. They probably not going to show us shit. They not going to show us nothing special. You know what I mean? We'll probably get a little bit of the vanilla stuff or whatever, but the real stuff, we're not going to see that till week 1. So let's be fair there. What I'm expecting is a lot of zoom ins, a lot of one-on-one type of not like competition stuff, but like drills and like, we're going to run some routes for the people. We're going to block each other with dummies. I don't think it's going to be any real football stuff for us to be looking at, but I do think there are some things that we can be looking for because it's so ambiguous. So I don't think we're going to see anything like, what trick plays do they have for us? But I do think we will have to look for where the CeeDee Lamb line up. I do think that's important. How often out of how many plays CD runs, where he lines up. Like, that percentage is going to be interesting to me because he is a guy that moves around a bunch. I would like to see CD in conjunction with some of the second team guys, because if anything happens to the first team guys, Coop got to come off field. What happens now? Does CD go outside? Do we bring in Cedric Wilson because he's normally a nickel guy, slot guy? You know what I'm saying? So like, what happens there? Most of the time we're running like situation football, right? Scenario based football. So I'm willing to bet there may be a scenario in which, we're going to have to get some movement and shuffling at some of these spots, right? And I don't really care what happens at offensive line because I don't need Tyron to practice today. I don't need Leo to scrimmage today. You know what I'm saying? Like, Zach can sit this one out. So I'm not really looking for what the offensive line is doing necessarily, but I would like to know what they're going to do with these receivers. That's going to be interesting. I got 5 more points, and I got a phone call. We got brother Lunatic on the phone, so I'm willing to bet something that he's looking for is on my list. So let's bring him in and see what we can do. Mi hermano, what's happening, man? ¿Qué pasa contigo?
Buenas tardes, Voch.
Hey.
Mi hermano, Cowboys Nation, how are you doing? Getting hyped, getting ready. We're going to see some football. It might be a glorified practice, but I'll take it so I can see it with my own eyes. I've read the notes. I've done all. Yeah, you want to see it. Then you will believe it.
Right.
Because I'm believing this team is special. But here's my question.
Right.
Let me, I was devouring Cowboy YouTube content, comment yesterday. And here's one that stuck out. Let me tell you these stats. Last year, the top 4 passing offenses. Let me say them out for you. Number 1 was Tampa Bay. 2, of course, was our Dallas Cowboys.
Sure.
3 was the Atlanta Falcons.
Right.
4 was the Rams. What's the common thread there? Unfortunately, none of those teams made the playoffs.
Sure.
Let me go to the rushing side. The top 4 rushing offenses last year: the Ravens, the Niners, the Titans, and the Seahawks. We were 5th. Guess what those 4 rushing teams all had in common?
Playoffs.
They went to the playoffs. So here's my question. I've already ordered my custom-made CeeDee Lamb jersey. I am being dazzled, blinded by our wide receiver strength, but I'd rather have Zeke at 1,400 yards and our receivers between 800 and 1,200, because to me, looking at last year's stat, that's what got us into the playoffs. What do you think?
Well, I think when you look at And it's interesting how this is paired, right? Like when you look at the Rams, Buccaneers, Cowboys, or whatever, Falcons, those are teams that were also bad on defense. You know what I mean? And then when you look at Ravens, 49ers, who else you say? Like Titans. Like those are
the
teams.
Ravens, 49ers, Titans, and Seahawks in that order, 1 through 4. Ravens, 49ers, Titans, and Seahawks.
Those are teams
Average
that
rushing yards a game.
Those are teams that play really, like really solid defense or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So this is where I'm at, Lunatic. This is where I'm at. If we could take that top 5 passing and that top 5 rushing and somehow produce some top 5 defense, nothing's stopping us from going Super Bowl, homie. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. What did I tell you? Give me a top 3 scoring offense and the middle of the pack defense. I will take it because that's goddamn Kansas City last year. I will take it.
Fair enough. Fair point. Great numbers. And then I will also say, like Kansas City, like they're one of those top teams, whatever, and they probably would be higher in passing if like Pat didn't get hurt or whatever. But I don't think anybody is afraid of Kansas City like as a defense. You know what I'm saying? I think Kansas City defense is good because their offense puts teams in bad spots or whatever. I think we're an offense that can compete with Kansas City. Like Dak ain't Pat Mahomes, but I think we got better pieces on like the overall offense. You see what I'm saying? So if we can keep up with the big dogs on offense, but play defense, fam, I think that's gonna be the key to all this, Lunatic. And I understand we was like, I mean, it was like ranked 11th or something, but like I'm not looking at that ranking because as a whole, I just don't think we were good enough on defense. What I think is going to change is we were 32nd in kicking last year. Kicking game was down 32nd. We can't be no worse than 30 seconds.
Interceptions.
We can't be no worse than 30 seconds.
Special teams and interceptions.
Right, and we're finally disguising things on defense. You know what I mean? We brought in players to bolster the run game a little bit. We brought in some guys that's gonna pass rush a little bit. Some guys to make our linebackers run free. There's no reason why we can't be way better than we were last year. No reason.
Hell yeah. Bones Fossil on special teams. All hail Legatron. All hail Legatron. But he's going to be kicking point after attempts after we score touchdowns, not goddamn field goal wars. And now, going back to your defensive point, listen, you're an offensive coordinator. Guessing what we have our starters. I mean, I'm circling whoever the hell is starting opposite of Cheeto. Whether that be Diggs, and I'm thinking it's going to be Diggs. He's been balling out. I want to see what he says because I would say, well, regular offseason, he's the starter opposite Cheeto. But it might be Worley, somebody else. That's who I'm circling. Talk me off the edge about that one. Talk me off the edge. Make me feel comfortable about that one because Cheeto, I think Cheeto's going to have a good year. As he said, contract year, baby. Contract year. You know what that means.
Yes,
Him and next week, they're going to ball out. But talk to me about cornerback too.
Well, first of all, if I'm the offense coordinator, sir, if I'm the offense coordinator, we going to win the damn Super Bowl. You know what I'm talking about? Because I don't play if I'm the offense.
Oh, fact. You know that. Fact.
First of all, if I'm the offense coordinator. But I think all of our cornerbacks are relatively in the same talent group, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like nobody's elite. And none of these guys are really like trash terrible. We just got a bunch of cool-eyed corners. So I think anybody that you fit in there is going to be all right. On top of that, I think our cornerbacks are going to benefit from us hiding things, disguising things, baiting quarterbacks, being more physical and aggressive, having a good pass rush. You know what I mean? Just a different mentality as a defense. I think those things are probably going to help your cornerbacks more than anything. I mean, so if you just cut down that time to pass or whatever, then like that'll help your cornerbacks to where I don't think we need just a top tier lockdown guy. Because you were talking about the playoff teams. I don't think any of the playoff teams had any lockdown cornerbacks on their team. They had good pass rushes and they had some guys.
Except for the Patriots, maybe.
That don't count because Belichick does magic and wizardry.
And he's the only one. Everybody else builds it from the trenches out. It seems he does from the defensive backfield in. That's how he builds it. But, I mean, don't worry about him.
Gilmore's good.
Going to make it. We're going to go through Kansas City or Ravens in the Super Bowl.
Gilmore's
one of those
good.
two. I don't care.
But but besides Gilmore, like I ain't really seeing too many just top tier corners that I just feel worried about in the playoffs or whatever. So I just think most of the time we just gonna play sound defense. We're gonna tackle people and we're gonna stop the run and see what happens and rush the passer.
Voch, you've seen it, you've heard it. The competition, coaches, putting them in winning situations. That's why this year the excitement is building. We're going to kick it off. You're going to remind everybody 2020 is going to be number 6. Cowboys Nation is going to rise up. And all together, we're going to say, puro pinche Cowboys. Keep it up, Voch.
I know what that means. I know what that means. I know what that means. Richard Sherman is not elite. Lunatic, appreciate you, man. Thanks for the call. Yes, sir. Gracias. Listen, man, Short Dog told me I was stamped in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? He told me I was stamped out there. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because he El Chapo out there. You know what I'm saying? Short Dog told me I'm good. He told me I'm straight out there. You know what I mean? And that's the second point that I had written down, or just another point that I had written down is go find Diggs. Go find Diggs. The first one was where the CD line up, but the second thing that I'm looking for in this, blue and white game is where is Diggs? Find Diggs. Where is he at? Because I think he's, I wouldn't call him Swiss Army knife type dude in this offense, but he in his defense. But I know he's a guy that's probably going to line up outside some. He's probably going to line up inside some. He's probably going to chase tight ends around because he's long and can run a little bit. So it's going to be interesting to see where he lines up. And if you think he's better than the guys you got, like I mean, Cheeto ain't really blowing that race away. You know what I mean? So if Diggs is one of the top 3 guys in that unit, then I don't really foresee I don't really foresee a reason why he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. We got Uncle Charlie in the chat back. What up, Uncle Charlie? Nephew Voch. All right, we gonna get into the phones though. First time call. I'm gonna go ahead and put you down platinum already. Brother Rob, what's happening, man?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Everything's everything. You don't really call this show very much, man. You normally gallivanting in the chat box there.
Yeah, I'm always in there, man. This is my first time calling. I'm just a little bit excited today. You know what I mean?
I got you, Brother Rob. What you got for the show?
Let me turn down you on my screen here just for a second. Man, let me tell you what I'm gonna look for today.
Go ahead.
Number one, it's I almost cussed. It's football.
It's goddamn football. You're right. You fucking football.
You damn right.
Shit, yeah.
You damn right. And so all I'm saying is if I can get a who what, if I can get the Warrior chat for just that, because it's damn football. You hear what I'm saying? It's Dallas Cowboys football. You follow me?
Hell yeah.
Woo.
Hell yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I kind of hear it through my phone.
Mm-hmm.
But what I was going to say is this. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this damn D-line. I want to see what Alden Smith's fixing to do.
Right.
I want to see Everson Griffin put his hand in somebody's chest and push him back into that QB. You follow me?
Right. Not today, though. Not today. We don't want him pushing nobody in the deck, but
no.
Yes.
I'm not talking about putting somebody in the hospital, but I want to see it. I want to see that, oh, my God, that could have happened.
Right.
I also find it very curious or interesting myself. I think it was Linguist who said that he said that, let me turn you down a little bit. I'm so sorry, man.
Turn your house
Big
down. Turn your house down.
Big fan. Man, I got 4 girls. I ain't turning no house down. I promise you that. But that's why I get in my man cave. I get a little excited, you see.
There you go.
But he said something that really struck me. He said, we're going to play the best next guy. It's not necessarily the next guy up, if I'm saying this correctly. Maybe like for corner, there may be a number 2 corner. But if they're versatile and they're better, that's who they're going to put in.
Right.
And so I'm kind of curious to see if there's a rotation in that secondary. I'm kind of curious if a guy's going to move from corner and all of a sudden we'll see him playing safety, or if we'll see him playing nickel, if we're going to see that today. I'm also kind of curious. I know it's going to be very generic schemes, if that makes any sense, what we're going to look at, but I'm kind of curious as to who's in those schemes and reading between the lines, if that makes any sense.
Absolutely.
Even though it's a practice.
Yeah. We
feel me?
we probably won't get any nuanced looks today, but what we will get is like who's lining up where. And I think that's important. Like you were saying earlier, right? Like different like pass rush sets. You know, how can we get the best guys on the field at the same time? Where is Alden Smith gonna line up? So we're gonna put Everson over here, we're gonna put D-Law over here. So when it's like 3rd and long, how do we look? If it's 1st and 10, how do we look? Tyrone Crawford, like who's going to be the first rotational guy out there? How long does it take before we put Bradley at 9? Things like that, you know? So we may not get into super schemey stuff. We may not see any like super blitzes that we're going to save till later or whatever, till like week whatever. But I think, seeing guys line up is going to be very important. And in terms of DBs, I think everybody's on the same level in terms of putting guys out there. But if we're going to put somebody out there, I would rather Diggs stay out there because he's a young guy. So if Diggs is going to play, leave him there because you want him to, cap that experience out. Like we know who Cheeto is. We know who Jordan and all these other guys are. We don't know who Diggs is necessarily. So if Diggs is good enough to play and start, just put him in a spot and just let him play there. And if you need to rotate somebody, rotate Cheeto and Worley and them, move them around a little bit.
I agree. I'm also very curious to see and looking forward to see how they play the pass. As far as that non-looking back stuff, now all of a sudden we're looking at batting balls down. We're looking at catching balls. Speaking of Trayvon Diggs, like a wide receiver, all of a sudden we're going up and getting it instead of just trying to wave our hands around like, what the hell are we doing? Just trying to knock a ball down, if that makes any sense.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking forward to seeing them try to stay step in step and then go up and get it like it's theirs. Like I've been waiting for that for years, if that makes any sense.
And you know what? It seems like they're teaching it now. And if you look at the handful of clips that's being put out, you'll see guys kind of look back a little bit. They'll look back like they're breaking old habits, trying to look back. But Diggs is so good at it already because he's ex-receiver. He looked back the whole way. I'm looking back for like 30 steps now. I'm just looking back. And he's finding the ball like way early. So if anybody has the advantage in actually finding the football in the air, I would say it's Diggs.
Oh, without doubt. And his brother, you know what I mean? I guess it's just I was so disappointed last year with that. But, maybe we'll see some schemes today on defense that I haven't seen before, that we haven't seen before, just something to kind of get my heart racing a little bit more, man. Mm-hmm. But let me tell you something, man. As a first-time caller, much respect for everybody in the chat. You got an unbelievable following of people, man. A lot of people that know football. You also got some idiots in there. But what I will say is that I can't help but laugh. I love some Uncle Charles. I know you claimed him. I see him everywhere. Much love. And I also want to make sure that, man, every time I don't do this normally, man, but I will literally make sure on YouTube to find you if I miss something and make sure I watched it just because I respect what you say that much, man.
Man, appreciate you. That means a lot to me. That means the world to me. We got some idiots in the chat box, but we going to educate them. We going to keep getting better, you heard?
Hey, absolutely. And one of these days, man, we'll go fishing for some sheephead. What do you say?
We going to go fishing for some sheephead, man. We going to go fishing. Appreciate you, brother Rob. Great call, man.
All right, man. Be good.
Hold on, wait. Time out. Don't leave yet. Let me just put this next to your name here. Hold on. Let me just put platinum next to you so I know that this is.
Oh, yeah. You can put double platinum right there. It's okay. I'm good. I'll take it.
Double platinum. All right. On the first call. That's a new record. Appreciate you, brother Rob.
Hey, the new record. That's what I do. I try to break records.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Appreciate you. Great call, man. Great call. Gold is old and platinum is happening. Whoa, they watch this. Who know what song that was? That's an old one. That's an old one from my youth, from my childhood. Gold is old and platinum is happening. Whoa, they watch this. We got another legend on the phone. Let's get him in here. Alabama. What's up, DJ 100 Grand?
What's good, my boy? What's going on, baby? Ain't nothing like a Cowboys Sunday, you heard, man?
Ready to see him preview this Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? This Super Bowl squad, you know? Ready
You
to
already know, man.
Ready to see.
Already know. I'm ready.
Ready to see what it look like around here. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm ready. You know.
I'm
ready to go. I'm ready. I'm ready for it to start.
What's on your mind, man?
Go.
What's on your mind? What you got for the show?
I just don't want everybody to. Oh, Dak got sacked 4 times.
Yeah.
What's the problem with the line?
that
Oh, the line didn't get no sacks. What's the problem with the line? You gotta hold on now.
It's a scrimmage.
Because I saw the Giants. Because I watched the Giants, and that's what they were saying. Oh, Daniel Jones got sacked 4 times. What's the problem?
Mm.
Well, Daniel Jones normally gets sacked every time. So I mean that's nothing new. You know, that's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? But you know, everybody holds your horses. You know what I mean? It's practice. Of course, we want to see sacks. We want to see Dak score touchdowns. We want to see this. Yeah. But I'm looking to this because I want to see what the depth is like. I want to see what I know what I'm going to get from the starters.
Yeah.
I want to see what is our depth looking like. What is our rotations looking like? I want to see who's going to fight for these last roster spots. You know, the last 50. Who's going to be the 52nd, the 51st, the 53rd guy? I want to see around there because that's our football team, man. If you think we're going to go and we're not going to lose a starter, you stupid.
Let me tell you something, man.
You know what I'm saying? We need to make sure we got backups. Now, it's on paper we got backups, but you don't win no Super Bowls on paper, baby.
So, 100 grand. This is just how cold my list is because everybody that's called in has touched on one of the points on my list. You said depth, right? You said, like, backups, right? Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Watch this. I want to see where Tony lines up. I just want to find Tony. I just want to see. I just want to see how much Chameleon there got it. Good job, CJ. I want to see where Tony lines up. I want to see is he gonna line up with Zeke. I want to see if Zeke comes off. You know how frequent is that? I want to see his wide receiver reps. I just want to see wherever they put brother Tony at. I want to find him and write it down so I can know how much we gonna use him. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. And unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see any of that during this scrimmage. I'll be surprised. Now, I'm talking about Tony going to get in, but if you're expecting to see Tony on one side and Zeke on the other side, you're not going to see nothing, none of that.
So 100 grand.
I hope you don't. I don't want to see I don't want to see no 5-yard wild. I don't want to see nothing. I want to see basic shit.
100 grand. We listen, man. We're not gonna run the damn triple option pass reverse with Tony Pollard on the damn scrimmage day. But I would like to know how many plays he line up at the damn slot. 100 grand. I would like to know that if that's okay with you. If that's okay with you.
I agree with what you're saying. Tony's a starter.
Yeah.
Tony can be a starter. For any other football team, Tony a start.
That's fair.
You feel me? So you gonna see him with the twos. You know, I want to see him with the one personally because, like I said, he's a starter. We got so much depth on this team, man. We got so many guys that could be starters on other teams. It's not fair. Our second string guys could rock with team's first string guys. Even come on, along with the quarterback, baby. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all can't rock with us.
Are you saying Andy Dalton? Are you saying Andy Dalton is better than Dwayne Haskins? Is that what you're saying?
Hands down. Hands down. Is that even a question? Danny Dimes, he's better than Danny Dimes. Come on. Andy Dalton is the third best quarterback in our division. You heard me? Come on. And if I'm lying, somebody tell me how I'm lying. Somebody tell me how I'm lying. And he might be the second one. Because you gotta be able to stay in the game.
You saying you gotta play 16 games to qualify? That what you saying? You gotta play 16 to qualify? That what you saying? What you say? 100 grand? What you say? 16 not enough?
Exactly.
Let him know. Let him know.
Let's go, man.
Stop it.
Listen, man.
Go ahead, sir.
We got too much firepower, man.
Why am I talking like this? Right.
We like Voltron, baby, and the season ain't even started yet, man. Let's go. This is what happens on a Cowboys Sunday, man.
It ain't even started yet.
Let's go.
It ain't even started.
Let's go.
All right, 100 grand. I mean, 100 grand. I got some callers, man. I got some callers. I appreciate you, 100 grand. We counting down 53 minutes for go time. I gotta get these callers. I appreciate you, Doc.
All right, my boy, I'm on the line, man. Shoot, I might just call back. You know how we get out. You already know.
Appreciate you, man.
All
Appreciate
right,
you, man. Be safe out there on the block, man. It's hurricane season. You know, you just can't be out there serving them up during hurricane season and shit. All right,
you
man.
already know, man.
I'll let you. I'd grab be in the streets on the phone with Vice, boy. Somebody will call my show from the library. Somebody will call my show from a damn TV studio. Somebody will call my show from church. And then 100 grand call my show from the block. You can't beat that diversity, man. You can't beat it. Oh, boy. And honestly, though, Cowboy fans, let me just say this, man. You know, Carson Wentz getting hurt ain't cool. Jalen Reagor getting hurt ain't cool. We don't want these people to get hurt because if I want to smoke them, I want to smoke you at full strength because I don't want no excuses. I don't want the easy way out. I don't want the easy way. I want to do my job the right way. I want to do my job the right. I don't want to be crooked doing my job, you heard? I don't want to beat the Eagles without Carson and Jalen Reagor. I want them to understand CeeDee Lamb was the right pick. You know what I'm talking about? You remember in training day when Denzel and Jake they walked in old boy crib and he was like, "Oh, okay, you must be cool with Denzel. All right, cool." But then like Dr. Dre and the other cop homies kicked in. They shot old boy and they got that money and Denzel was like, "Yo, man," like he was showing how crooked of a cop he was, and he looked at Jake and said, Jake, take this money, man. I don't want to win dirty like that. I want to smoke them as they are. Ain't that what they say? Come as you are. Come as you are. I want to play Carson Wentz right now before he get hurt. I don't want to wait till week 17. He might not make it then. Anyway, R.I.P. Black Panther, man. Opposite of Doja Cat, you heard? We got some callers on the line. We're going to get these callers in here. And we counting down to the scrimmage, 50 minutes. We got plenty time. We're going to run the phones for 40 minutes. Then we're going to hop in the chat box, see what y'all talking about for 10. Then we're going to get up out of here. You all right? You know what I'm talking about? All right, we're going to go Platinum first because Platinum always go first. We're going to go Big Mike first. He's up next. 508 on deck. 940 is in the hole. All right, let's run it for the cardio. Big Mike, what's happening?
You already know, man. What's going on, Voch?
I'm trying to hold it down for the Doski Woski and the Peasky Whiskey, man, you know?
Hell yeah, bro. I'm excited about this. I'm excited about this. Let me tell you what I'm looking for here. What I'm looking for is just some goddamn heart, bro. Just some damn heart.
At practice.
You know what I'm saying?
At the script, right? I got you. Yeah.
I don't want you to, terrorize your own teammate.
Okay.
I just want you to show up on damn film.
Right.
And when the coach look at it, be like, "Oh hell yeah! If we was playing, you would have knocked his ass out."
Right.
You know.
Right.
You know, just some heart and aggression, man. That's what we've been lacking.
Right.
I think Mike McCarthy speeding up the pace of practice is bringing that out of. It's definitely bringing it out of LVE on those tapes.
I need them damn linebackers to quit hitting Tony on the sideline and quit bending Zeke up like a damn pretzel. They need to relax. Now, what that says to me is that defense is like coached to be a little more aggressive this year, but chill.
We're knocking these running backs out, man.
Shit.
I ain't never seen nothing like it at our practice for a while, man. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I understand.
Right.
I understand. And I just want to see those D linemen just, fog the A-gap, man. We get killed up the A-gap so much, it just drives me nuts, man. That's why I know we wasn't playing with any heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a will thing, just covering up the A-gap, man. Like, geez, up the gut, man.
Right.
You do that on Madden. Like,
Right. Yeah, I feel you, Big Mike, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a great day, man. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be amazing. And we finally got football back. You know, I'm going to take my notes and hit y'all upside the head with that information. You heard? You good? That's all you got?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How about them Cowboys, man? How about them Cowboys, man?
Appreciate it, Big Mike. Oh, man. Any of y'all listen to battle rap out there? Any of y'all listen to battle? Every time this happened, there's this one battle rap line that always go to my head, man. It's what he says, we terrorize timid guys, light-skinned, slender guys, cotton shirt, linen guys. The target's been identified. If there's a long line of rappers getting signed and you in the front, I'm going to jump them like, shut up, punk, I've been in line, right? Every time Uncle Charles come in and it's just a gang of people on the phone, he just jump right in front, right in front of everybody. Just right in front of everybody. Look, somebody on the phone. Look, Dak Attack say push 757 up. Yo, Dak Attack, I would love to push you up to the front of the line, but Uncle Charles on the phone, so you gonna have to chill. So listen, we got Uncle Charlie up next, cause you know, I mean, what you want me to say? Then we'll go 757 on deck, 940 in the hole. It just is what it is, man. Certain people just gotta skip the line, man. My bad. What's good, Uncle Charlie? Nephew Voch.
Man, what's up, nephew?
Man, I'm cooling, man, holding it down, man, chilling like a villain, trying to get my alkaline water, lemongrass, and cherries in my system. You know that good stuff. What's happening?
Well, you got to stay healthy because it ain't looking too good out here. Nephew. Okay. But I'm gonna make my comment because I know everybody else got to get in here. Word today is to pay attention.
Okay.
Don't be over there on the sideline scratching your ass and digging in your nose because those are habits.
Right.
This is what I'm saying is, you know, we try to get these final roster spots. So it's unfortunate with Earl Thomas, he's not gonna come now. Well, then again, he might do. But if he do, I want to tell Earl this: if you do come to practice, Earl, don't come that buck nigga with some cleats on. Please don't do that. Let me tell you something, man.
Yes, sir.
I have seen two crackheads fight over a rock, and it wasn't pretty.
Okay.
All right, and how you know which one on one? He cracked the other one over the head and put his head to the white meat.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you something. Today is the day. If you do your job, don't be flying all through there and get hit and get your toes curl all up in your cleats.
Uh-huh.
In closing, like my grandmama said, leave him alone, baby. He got one foot on the banana peel and one on the grave. And if you knew everything that went on at night, it would scare you to death. So do your damn job, do what you're supposed to do, and get those final roster spots. And Earl Thomas, if you're going to come, you're going to have to stop being a porn star and be a football player.
Right.
We got enough of those, bro.
Right.
I love you, nephew. I just want to get that in quick.
Oh, appreciate you, man. You know I'm going to be covering this thing top to bottom. All the information I get, I will be putting it out. But you just hit us with some game, Unc. You just hit us with some game.
Yes, sir.
With some game.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you.
Talk to you, nephew.
Yes, sir. One foot on the banana peel. Let me come back. No. Can I find what Unc said? Hold on. Give me like 20 seconds to find what Unc said. Hold on. Give me.
If you do your job, don't be flying all through there. In closing, like my grandmama said, leave him alone, baby. He got one foot on the banana peel and one on the grave. And if you knew everything that went on at night, it would scare you to death. So do your damn job. Do what you're supposed to do.
That's crazy. That's game. That's game. Let me hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Hey. Back into the phones. All right, cool. Some people didn't like Uncle Charlie jumping in the line, so they got off the phone. It is what it is. Y'all gonna have to live with Uncle Charlie skipping over y'all. We gonna get I think this Dak Attack right here. So we go 757, then we're gonna go 940. 940. Stay tuned, stay tight. Don't go nowhere. This Dak Attack, right? Hello? 757? Hello? I almost got you muted. I almost got everybody muted. Let me make sure my sound's good. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Man, turn your house down, man. I can hear me. I can't hear you. Turn down the laptop. What's happening?
That's better.
What's up, my guy? Who this?
Dak Attack.
Why still hear me? Turn me down. There we go.
Hold up.
There we go.
Why you want to hear you? You know
You
what you
good?
said.
You hear me?
Yeah, cool. I can hear you. All right, cool. What's that? What's up, my guy?
You ain't no regular DB. You Josh Normal.
Right.
What's going on with you, Voch?
I'm
Man,
on-
big respect, man. Long time watcher, first time caller, bro.
I'm chilling, man. I'm holding it down, you know what I'm saying, for the Doski Woski, man, trying to get all this, you know what I'm saying, situated for all this football, you know?
Yes, sir. Hey, before I get into it with you right quick, I just want to give my shout-outs, man. Uncle Charles, Rue Block, the Lunatic, man. Y'all keep holding it down.
They hold it down, man. They're some pivotal members to this thing of ours, you know? So 100%.
My biggest concern, I just want to know what we looking for in this scrimmage game.
Well, we're I have written down here, so I'll give you an extra one since you asked. We looking for Tony, or at least I'm looking for Tony where he lines up. I'm looking for CD. I'm looking for Diggs to see what he does. I'm looking for the different pass rush sets and different pass rush like situations or whatever, the alignments and different situations of the game. I'm also looking for just overall defensive formations, just to kind of get an idea of what our new base looks like. Just, you know, what the defense is going to be trying to do, play in and play out. Of course, things are going to change when we get into certain teams and we got to play teams different. But in terms of, you know, just what we try to run out daily, you know, that's what I'm going to be looking for. So defensive formations, what's going to be base? What do we run the most?
True that. Hey, so you got your eyes on what Gallimore gonna do?
We'll see, but I don't necessarily foresee Gallimore doing too much. I think Crawford's gonna be first three out there. I think Tristan's gonna be second three, and I think Gallimore just kind of gonna, you know, be the third guy out. You know, he's gonna be first step guy, but I think in his new scheme, he's going to have to do a lot more two-gapping or, you know, punching people, maintaining that gap and reading. And when you watch him in college, he was mostly just getting upfield, busting ass or whatever. So I actually just dropped a video on that, so y'all can go check that out at some point today. Get them views up on that. But, yeah, Gallimore be fine. He just got to learn how to punch people and be a little more powerful.
Hell yeah. All right, so I just want to touch on the subject right before I get off here. The last caller. It's impossible for Andy Dalton to be the third best because it's obvious he's the second best in our division.
We got to show some respect to Carson Wentz, man. What are we doing? We got to show respect to Carson Wentz now. Come on now. We got to be fair now. Come on. What are you saying, Dak Attack?
Bro. No Eagles getting love up in here, bro. No Eagles getting no love up in here. They better ride the pine.
Well, he's second then. Cool. He's second. Don't worry about it. He's cool. Then Andy Dalton is second. I fine. I don't hate you.
Carson cannot stay on the field. I'm not sweating Carson. I'm more scared of what Jalen Hurts going to do in his replacement than I am what he going to do.
To be fair, Dak Attack, I'm not scared of Jalen Hurts neither. But anyway, though, yo, Dak Attack, this was a great call, man. I just put you down platinum. I think this is your first time calling, so next time you call in, I'll know it's you, sir. All right?
For sure, 100.
Shouts out to my DMV plugs out there, man. Salute, my guy. Let me get you up out of there. Appreciate you. Great call, young Dak Attack. What else you got on the phone here? We got 39 minutes till this thing get the percolating. Let me tell you something about my chat box, man. My chat box is incredible, and I think with y'all listening to my shows, and just me reading the comments as I go, I kind of get a feel for y'all's personality a little bit. You know what I'm saying? To where like Nene be laughing at y'all, and you know what I'm saying? Like just being the chat box hugging people, you know what I'm saying? Hugging all the women, dapping all the men, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The rest of y'all just be like setting things up. Like Aisha be messy because she always, cause like when something happens, she go, whoop, you know what I'm saying? So you know, she messy as hell. I'm getting a feel for y'all personalities and all that. You know what I mean? Somebody hopped in like, yo, damn, Voch, you got a lot of patience, man. I'm like, damn, man. I'm trying to work on me. You know what I mean? It feels like we know each other almost. You know what I'm saying? Like we almost got a feel of who we are. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really know y'all for real, but I used to oop. Nothing happened, man. We listen, man. Some people come in and they may need a little time to get acclimated. If you listen to Uncle Charlie when he first called in, when he was Charles Mabry back then, he was just kind of cool and whatever. But my personality brought his out. Now you get this monster that you have today. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Short Dog used to just kind of call in, get his points in, and leave. Lunatic used to get his points in and leave. But the more we hang, the more personality that we rub off of each other, because it's like a hang. You know what I'm saying? And that's partially why I got the best post game show on YouTube. You heard? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You dig me? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it just is what it is. Robbie said he a little nervous. I feel you, Rob, but we gonna get 3 calls in. We gonna be in week 5. Robbie gonna call back like he got my number in his phone. Just it's gonna be what it be. You know what I'm saying? Nina used to call into the show, but she don't call in no more. It just is what it is. All right, let's get back to the phones, Jared. All right, so we gonna go Josh up next. Sam is man. You know what? I've been pushing 940 back, and they've been waiting patiently. 940, watch this. This is what we going to do, 940. You're not a platinum caller, but you've been sitting around for a while, and we got platinum callers behind you. I normally don't do this, 940, but you've been waiting so long, and I respect your waiting. So we're going to bring 940 in. We're going to give you an opportunity to go platinum so you don't wait so long. But, boy, I hope this is a good call for skipping somebody platinum. Let's see what happens. 940, what's happening? Who this?
Oh, Big V. With all the heat, this is Steadman from the 580. You know what I
mean? 940. Yeah. Okay. With the intro. What's good, my guy? Hey. Holding it down. Go ahead.
You over here giving us all the info. I just thought, I asked you a question, put my thoughts out there, since we've been loving these Cowboys, getting them hyped and ready to go. Because they feel our energy. And just like Goku with his spirit bomb, they're ready to annihilate. So let's give them what they want.
Okay. Keep going. You working on it. Okay.
All right, brother. So check this out. So one thing I got to talk to you about is I love your videos, especially what you said about, our draft picks this year, because it's a different type of energy. You understand what I'm saying? We got a different type of energy with this draft class. And also, I got to talk about our unsung heroes. This coaching staff has changed the mindset and culture, because our guys aren't getting hurt. They're making the plays. They're learning. They're adapting. They're getting ready to go on the field, because let's be honest here, this is a different kind of training camp. Yeah, because of COVID, but you see our boy CeeDee Lamb making plays. We brought Cedric Wilson, with Jason Garrett, sat on the sidelines. This kid came out and said, I'm ready. I'm here to put my name out. Dak said he's out here to put his name out. Zeke said, I'm hungry. Feed me.
Right.
And I'm saying, I just like to say that my biggest thing, you said you want to see Pollard, right?
Yes, sir.
You want to see how Pollard's lining up and everything, but my question is, how do you feel about seeing the D line? Because even in those short little clips we've been getting lately, don't you just see how they sit there, they fill the gap, no more of this overshooting or hopes and dreams, and we're actually plugging gaps, and we're trying to stop a run. We're trying to do our best, and more than that, to actually put down the Eagles, even though they put themselves down, but that's not here nor there. But we're out here making moves. So what do you think about that?
What I think going to happen is it's going to have a 3-4 feel to it with 4-3 elements. So in 3-4, everybody that's in the middle is kind of two gapping. So your two ends and your nose are two gapping. They're just kind of punching people, maintaining, holding their ground to let their ends kind of get upfield and bust ass a little bit. Pinching or whatever. Some people call it pinching, but they just getting upfield while the middle guys are maintaining and linebackers read. So if anything, it'll still be like a 4-man front, but your defensive ends will be the one crashing or pinching, and your 1-tech and 3-techs will be the ones punching, extending, and reading. So if there's runs to the inside, we're maintaining our gaps. We're not just getting upfield. We're not just putting our linebackers on islands with blockers. And if they try to get outside, they got to deal with our athletes running upfield with them. So that's what I think it's going to be. I could be wrong, but, it's only a handful of things on defense you could do anyway. At this point, nobody's really recreated like a new defense or anything. So we'll see what happens. And, whenever we in 33 minutes, I can't count. In 33 minutes, I'll have a better answer for you.
Oh, I appreciate it, brother. But I was going to say, I appreciate all the info, man. You keep pushing out, I can't wait for the Cowboys to finally call your number. But hey, Voch, we need you to come coach this team so we can win this Super Bowl. All right?
They
we
gonna
need
need
you up here.
They gonna
teaching us what we got to do.
They gonna need a big ass bag to come get me because we gonna win that bowl. Yeah.
Love it, brother. I love it.
Now, check this out. Let me ask you a question, man, because you kind of called in rapping a little bit, and I was so caught up in the bars I missed your name. What's your name?
Name's Steadman, man.
You say Cedric?
Like Oprah's husband without the manly.
Steadman. Okay, like Oprah. Wait a minute. You called in rapping. What you was like Steadman from the 202 or so? What you say? You saying something?
I'm from that's a 7 Phillips from the 940, man, but stuck in the 580, you know, doing this drill sergeant thing. Out here coaching and teaching.
All right, Steadman, I appreciate you, man. I just plugged you in platinum. Next time you call in, you'll be with the other platinum folk. Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Big V. Keep coming with the heat, brother.
Hey, he rhymes again. Hey, man, we got some rappers in this little chat box. You know what I'm talking about? We got some rappers. Look, Drummer Cam came in with his high 16, boy. Everybody said, I need to write. Hold on. Let me get my yo. Y'all on fire today, boy. Don't make me start bringing some instrumentals to the party and let y'all rapping on. Don't let me do a Voch Lombardi cipher up in here. I've rapped before. Last time I rapped, we smoked Drew Brees, and in my mind I was like, damn, I need to rap every week. We're gonna play like this, but I didn't rap like that every week. We didn't make the playoffs, so we need to start rapping again as a whole, you heard? All right, listen. We got 30 minutes relatively. I'm sorry. I just got news that the Jets claim. Okay, DJ Montgomery. I thought David Montgomery. Okay, well that doesn't matter. That's not important. I was saying, how the Bears give up David Montgomery? Okay, cool. That don't matter. All right. So we got 3 callers in 30 minutes. So we're gonna lock the phones up, right?
The conference has been locked.
We're gonna lock the phones up. We're gonna get these 3 calls in. Hopefully that gets us to about 450. Then then we're going to go to the chat box. And after that, I want to do another raid, man. I want to just send everybody over to Law Nation's chat box because I know Law Nation about to go live over there. So when all this is done, I want to send y'all over there to Law Nation, and y'all go up in this chat box and blow that chat box up and be like, Voch Lombardi send me. Just showing a little love, man. Just trying to spread the views around for the algorithm. You know what I mean? Because I ain't going to be live, so I think that'll be fun. I think that'll be dope. So we got 3 callers, all right? Josh is up next. Sam is on deck. Then we got a non-platinum caller, 314. We're going to see what they talking about. They're going to be in the hole. You know what I'm talking about? Let's run it for the cardio. Let's start off with Josh. Josh like 19. Josh got a YouTube channel, and Josh think he know more than me, but we're gonna run it. What's up, Josh?
No, I don't.
I'm playing. I'm kidding. What's good? What's happening?
I was watching stream, like this stream, and I was hearing what you were saying about the defense or whatever, and like, you know, just them possibly if they could be top 5 in our offense, top 5 and all that. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking to myself, you know, what does the defense, you know, could use to win the Super Bowl? Like, what's important? What does the defense have to do, like, well to win the Super Bowl? And I was looking, and I'm gonna bring up this little stat.
Okay.
Since 2011, that I looked up on my own, by the way. Since 2011, every team that's been in the Super Bowl or won the Super Bowl have been top 5 in interceptions. Okay. Every team. From the Pats in 2011 with 31, from New York in 2012, Seattle in 2013, Panthers in 2015, Eagles in 2017, Rams and Eagles were both in there in 2018, and in 2019 it was KP. So my whole thing is this team needs to take the ball away. We had like 7 picks last year, and most of these teams had like 20 something. And I just feel like today what I'm looking for is that with you drafting Reggie and you getting Ha and you getting Trayvon, I'm looking for my corners to take the ball away. And not just my corners, my linebackers too, because they versatile. So that's all I got to say about that, and want to know what you think.
I think that mostly just comes to turnovers. Like that's just football stuff, you know. And like turnovers, like you don't just win off turnovers. Like turnovers to to the core of it is we get the ball and we're giving it back to our offense, so we get more points in that. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what the root of a turnover is. You know what I'm saying? So of course you would win more games if you had more drives. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sure. And I think we'll probably get more turnovers because like we just gonna be different, man. We just gonna be different. I think disguising and baiting is so important. Baiting and disguising is so important. We just rolled out there against Sam Darnold. We didn't do nothing special, and Sam Darnold was like, okay, I can read this. I'm a young quarterback. I know these looks when I see it. You know what I mean? But if we just hide things and set guys up a little bit more, I think it'll be that'll result in more turnover. So in my mind, we don't have to get better at corner. I don't think we have to get better at safety. I think getting better at scheme by itself gives us the opportunity to be better as a team, or better as a defense, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and another thing I wanted to say was, you said something about respecting Carson Wentz, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? He don't respect himself enough to play 16 games. You know what I mean? His team don't respect himself enough to win 16 games.
Don't talk over the war call, man. Don't talk over the war call. You had some fire. I was acknowledging your fire. Hold on. Boy, say Carson don't even respect himself. All right, go ahead. You got it.
Man, like this NFC.
I don't play. Go ahead, man.
You got Dwayne Haskins who he a baby. You got Carson Wentz who stay hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wishing for his injury, but to be honest, he just stay hurt. All their teams stay hurt.
Yes, sir.
And then you got the Daniel Jones who just hold on to the ball and can't get hit because if he get hit, he gonna let the ball go. So it's like with our squad, man, ain't nobody touching us, to be honest with you, bro. I'm going to be real.
Indubitably. Yeah, you won't get no arguments out of me. Sure. You won't get no arguments and fussing out of me. I feel you. Yep. All right, Josh, plug your YouTube channel and tell the people what you do over there.
Real Sports Talk on YouTube. I just talk about sports topics and stuff like that, debate. I got a really nice little video about the Cowboys all season and why I think we had the best. And I have a video about why Carson Wentz is overrated. So go check it out.
I should be charging y'all money for all these plugs, but I do it for the culture, you heard? Appreciate it, Josh.
Yeah.
Yep. I do it for the community, for this thing of ours, you heard? Come on the show and sell yourself, man. That's all it is. Come on. I sell yourself and make your product better. Space Cowboy hit 6,000 subs now because he sells himself. Can't be scared to sell yourself. All right, we got Sam up next and 314 on deck. We got 25 minutes to go. Let's see what's cracking. You heard? Sam, what's happening?
What's going on, Voch? I ain't gonna hold you up too long, man. Cause I got my old school black Emmitt Smith jersey on, and I got to get my glass frosted.
Opposite of Doja Cat. Opposite of Doja Cat. What's up, my guy? What you got for the show?
All right, I just want to touch on some notes. I want everybody to pay attention. This Reggie thing is big. With the safety, that's what we need to pay attention to. Because if we got a battle between the two, we got your hilarious guy and Darius. I need to know if Reggie can come along and how fast he can come along. It'd be nice if we can get two long bodies out there that can take the ball away. That's what they're known for. Mm-hmm. That's the one. I want to see what Bradley and Nas going to do. Yeah. Everybody keeps forgetting about all these good pass rushes we got. We got one that's sitting back. Nobody talking about.
Yeah. I don't think we necessarily forgetting about Bradley. I just think we feel so good about Everson and D-Law and Alden that, he just kind of got to find his place. But if Bradley can come out and show us something, then I can see a good 4-man rotation in there, even if it's just passing downs. You know what I'm
saying? Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Then on this free agency thing with Earl Thomas, I keep hearing about it. We're going to sign somebody. This is and you tell me what you think, but I think we need to go. Bring Ron Leary back because our backup tackle, swing tackle situation, I am not excited about. I get Connor Williams ready for that, and bring in Larry and put that guard in place, and then at least I know our depth of offensive line will be good.
I don't even know if Ron Leary good, but if Ron Leary good, I mean, we can see what's happening. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind it, but I think I like what we got in Connor McGovern. I really like what we got in him, and if Connor Williams has to be the left tackle guy, and Connor McGovern's at my left guard, Tyler Biotis is my center, and Joe just kind of being swing interior dude. You know, that sounds fun. That sounds fun to me.
No, I can work with that. I'm just saying, we jumping on this Earl Thomas thing. Look, let Earl sit out there for a little bit. If we bring him in for, if we going to do that. Right. Let Earl get a little humbled right now. I think Earl needs some humble pie right now, as The Rock would say.
Right. That makes sense. What else you got?
Yeah, I think that's about it, man. About to go get this beer ready and bring this pad down here, you know.
Enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy yourself, and don't forget to come back to the show. We're gonna be breaking this thing down, getting all of the information out, and just giving you guys my reports and all that. So appreciate it, Sam. Great call, Doc.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah. I got that good alcohol. Let's see. We got one more call. Chat box seems to still be pretty full. 507 people watch. Salute to 507 people watching, y'all. Okay. Let me do it again to the other side. All right, cool. So we got 22 minutes left. I'm gonna get a chat box. They on time, so 10, boom. All right, so we got one caller, and then I'm gonna talk to people in the chat box because y'all may have talked up your anytime minutes anytime. I hope y'all enjoying the show. This is what a post game show would sound like, or whatever, relatively close. But we'll have a lot more to talk about. We'll have a lot more information to talk about. But I'm not doing a post game show today because this ain't really a post game show. I really just want to take that blue-white scrimmage and just break it down and see everything I can find from it. And another thing too, I think the Cowboys gonna try to get a little too cute. You know what I'm saying? Not Cowboys, but like their production team and Jerry and all that. They call it Cowboys night, but it's blue-white scrimmage, and it's gonna be hosted. Hold on. Who hosting this thing? I saw three names that made me sick when they was talking about the host. Let me see. Who was hosting? Let me go to Cowboys website real fast because I wasn't all in on the host. Who they say? Michael Irvin, Bill Jones, and Nate Newton. I do not want to hear them. I do not really want to hear them talk because Michael gonna scream. Nate gonna start off quiet because they try to keep Nate quiet because Nate talk loud in country sometimes. But Mike gonna get quiet and that's gonna make Nate quiet. And Bill Jones just gonna end up not talking because they too quiet because the other two too loud. I don't want to hear them. I don't want to hear those guys, man. They just gonna get a little too cute with the broadcast and all that, man. But I'm not here for that, man. So I'll do a real official post game show when the season starts and we get a real post game, like one of them nighttime joints. But yeah, man. But if it comes down to like some true analysis or whatever, like some real analysis, I'm not looking for Nate Newton and Michael Irvin. One last call, this non-platinum call. Let's hear what they got to say. Let's see if they end up being platinum. Y'all know something I'm gonna do? I kind of want to make this like Showtime at the Apollo. That's kind of like an idea I wanted to work on, but I was like being too nice about it. It's like when we have a non-platinum call, because I normally save those to the end of the show, I kind of want to let the chat box decide if they should be platinum or not. I think that'll be a fun dynamic for us since we all cool like that. You know what I mean? So we're going to bring this last caller in, 314. And we just kind of going to hear how their conversation goes. And if it's a cool little conversation, if they brought up some good points, we'll let them be platinum. And, if not, we're going to call the Sandman and see what happens. So let's run it for the cardio. Primetime say we can boom. If you want to, shit up. All right, let's run it for the cardio. No pressure from me, baby. 314, what's happening? Who this?
What's happening with you, Voch? This Corral, man.
What's good, my guy, Corral? What you got for the show, guy?
314, man. That's St. Louis, Missouri, too, bro. Just in case,
Okay.
That's the area code.
Okay.
314, St. Louis, Missouri. 3 + 1 = 4, so it makes sense, right?
All right.
Yeah. But first off, man, I wanted to just, show you respect, man. I appreciate your page. I be keeping up with you, man. It's really cool that you can, you know what I'm saying, look at y'all page and get breakdown, and your film study is immaculate. So I definitely pay attention to what you're saying, man. I've been peeping you for about a year now, actually.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
So,
Good look,
yeah,
my guy.
Yeah, that's what's up. And like I say, man, I'm gonna hit your Cashapp because I don't agree with shameless plugs, man. But I'm actually an artist. While you talking about the platinum and all of that, I'm a local artist here, man. I got an album, HOTC, Heart of the City.
Okay.
For all my Cowboy Nation, man, y'all can go check that out. Heart of the City by Corral. But let's get on this. Let's get on the Cowboys, man.
Okay.
Really, I want to know who y'all rather be successful today in this scrimmage, the offense or the defense?
Shit, everybody.
Before you answer, I'm gonna
Okay,
say
go ahead.
I agree,
Okay.
but I would rather say the defense right now. In my opinion, I want the defense to kind of shut the offense down because that'll say a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Opinion, defense win championships, and offense can always kick in. But if our defense can kick our offense ass, then we looking good, and it's only gonna make our offense better dealing with the defense that we got.
Okay. Great points. I want to see, and look, this ain't even like a you know, like a big view or whatever. Like, I'm trying to get nuanced with it. I want to see if we can rush the passer, but I also want to see if we can put points up in the red zone, because I know we're gonna be doing a lot of like situation football. I know from 20 to 20 the Cowboys good, but when we get into 20, we was like really bad in the red zone or whatever. So I know Mike's gonna have a situation where we line up inside the 20. We're gonna be going against each other, whatever. So I want to see how good we are there in the red zone, and I also just want to see, can we rush the passer in general, because I think that's something that we had like problems with or whatever.
I honestly ain't even worried. I don't think I'm worried about rushing the passer, man. I'm more worried about run stopping to me, because from all of the moves we made between the draft and the free agency, our defensive line, we know that's one of our strong points right now. Okay. Even losing McCoy.
Right.
Like, the defense between the youngsters and the veterans, we looking good, and they accomplished, man. They accomplished defensive rushers. And, you know, St. Louis, man, I'm from St. Louis, so we had Quinn. You know what I'm saying? We had Quinn back I was in St. Louis when we won the greatest turf on earth. You know what I mean?
Right.
Turf. So,
right.
Quinn, I was already hip to Quinn. I knew he was a good pass rusher, but that run,
right.
I can't get over how we got ran over. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't nothing worse than watching a game and your team getting the ball ran down your throat.
Right. Right.
So I'm not worried about the pass rush. I know we gonna get that. I don't want to see them, you know what I'm saying, fucking Dak up. So they need to chill out. We need to keep Dak upright. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess the question mark is also too that offensive line.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got a lot of names. We going off of names on our offensive line right now. Smith and Martin. You know what I'm saying? Low but they got to stay healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That makes sense, man. That makes sense. But, you know, like, even now, I don't need to see Tyron Smith today. I really don't want to see Leal today. For real. I just gotta just keep them boys healthy. Sean Lee ain't got to do nothing till week 1. I want everybody as healthy as we could possibly be. You know what I mean? You know, we already lost Gerald McCoy, man.
You don't want no starters playing?
Man, look, playing for a little bit just so we can see what's going, man. But I don't want nobody getting hurt.
A little bit?
Shit.
What's a little bit? A quarter?
Healthy. Healthy. Whatever the perfect number is to keep everybody healthy, man. That's it.
Okay. Special teams gonna be a factor too, man. They really need some practice on that. So
sure.
I wouldn't mind kicking field goals when you necessarily ain't got to, not in the red zone,
right?
But some deep ones to see what Legatron gonna do too, because like I said, he came from St. Louis. I remember him in St. Louis too. He was 100. He was A1. So I'm ready to see him at the whatever the name, Mahar, whatever the hell his name is.
Right.
That clown.
Right.
I knew he was gone. You know what? I knew he was gone last year, man, when I seen the post game or the pregame after the game, whatever after the game, he missed 3 field goals. He said he felt like he did damn good, and he was feeling good. So I knew his ass was playing. And then he was fired like 2 minutes after the interview.
That boy missed 5 field goals. Said, "Shit, I was all right." He said, "I was straight."
He said, "I was all right, man." I said, "What the hell?" That's just like Jason Garrett did too. You know, talking about how after we didn't win, and he talking about he was satisfied with the season that they had.
Yeah.
Come on, Clap.
I feel you, bro. Listen, man, this was a fantastic call. Corral from St. Louis. Plug your mixtape one more time.
OTC, that stands for the heart of the city, man. 314 St. Louis, Missouri, man. We social justice shit, man, kind of with the Mike Brown situation. And, you know, last thing I want to say about that is, you know, I kind of feel I'm in the middle with the way our management is about the social justice and everything. I feel like, you know, I don't think that they go hard. I don't think they go hard enough. Stephen Jones and Jerry, I don't think they go hard enough as far as a voice for America's team. I understand it. You know what I mean? I understand how they are. It's Jerry. You know, they age and rich white billionaires. I understand it. I would like them to do more and say more. But, you know, I've been a Cowboy fan since I was born, man. Most of Cowboy fans, my daddy made me a Cowboy fan, so it really ain't no other way. You know what I mean? But I definitely would like them to be a little more outspoken about the social justice. But I do appreciate them being open with the team and letting them speak and, you know what I'm saying, everything else. So kudos to them on that, man.
Yeah. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Heart of the city, man. Appreciate you, Corral. Salute.
Right on, boss.
Yeah. Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. I was laughing at first. He is platinum, by the way. I put him down as Corral, but I had to put the asterisk like Golden Corral so I can know how. Because I was up here, like, while he was talking, I was like, Corral? Corral? But then I was like, if I see this 3 months from now and I look at it, will I say it's Corral? I'm not the smartest man in the world. So I was like, Corral from St. Louis, asterisk, like Golden Corral. What the hell wrong with me, man? That boy say the greatest earth on turf. Look, I liked it, though. Wait. We say the greatest turf on earth? Yo, I like that name a little better. Hey, look, so if the old Rams gonna be the greatest show on turf, I like the greatest turf on earth. I like that. I don't mind it. If we come out, we tear everything up. We got 3,000 yards receivers and Zeke fire, and we the first in offense again, and we win the Super Bowl. We are the greatest turf on earth. Jerry Jones paid a lot of money for that greatest turf on earth. What my man Myron said on Players Club, I spent a lot of money on you. Wait a minute. Myron, what you doing here? I always make sure you get home safe. Diamond! Diamond, you gonna hit me. Ebony, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. Open the door. That's for Ebony. That's for me. Diamond had no clue how to feel about Ebony. She had no clue how to feel about Ebony. Make that money, girl. Don't let it make you. All right, cool. Chat box. What time is it? It's 4:50. Whoo! It's 4:50, chat box. I've entertained the phones. For those of you that wanted to call in. Damn, Junior was filed for that shit. Okay, so if you didn't get a chance to call in because your phone lines ain't great, you live in a bad area, you talked up your anytime minutes, anytime, you may be living outside of a country that may not allow you to call into my show, but you still have a question, chat box, this is your time to call in and ask any question you want to ask. Now, chat box, with that being said, especially for those of you that didn't get a chance to call in, what are your questions? Anything you want to know, chat box. What you got for the show? What you got for the show, chat box? You doing a Patreon fantasy football league? Yes. I talked about that earlier. So somebody's late, but yes, I'm doing a Patreon fantasy football league. I want to do 2 of them. The first one is going to be a smaller, more intimate one with the big dollar patrons or whatever. I'm gonna start with the 50. I'm gonna work down to like 10 or whatever till we fill up. And that's gonna be first come, first serve in that bracket. And then I'm gonna do another fantasy football league, like 16 or so teams or whatever, just to get as many people in as I can. And I'll open that up to like my 5 and 10s. To my 5 and 1s or whatever. First come, first serve, and we'll just run like that as well. Also, I want to continue to pass out merch to my Patreon people because that seems to be going over well every week or so. So we'll be doing that. Rager is out 3 to 6 weeks. Hopefully he has a speedy recovery. Like Jalen Hurts threw an interception and Rager got hurt tackling somebody. Like, you at practice, friend. Like, relax. Relax. Here we go. How confident are you in special teams? Maher and Clapp cost us 3 games. Saints, Jets, and Patriots. Maher cost us 4 by himself. I feel better about we got the best coach in the league, the best special teams coach in the league, and one of the best kickers in the league. So we'll be fine. 610 people watching the chat. Salute. Why am I so stupid as hell, man, to just quote Players Club and just I'm stupid as hell, man. What is wrong with me? Oop. Quick call in. Ain't nobody else getting in. The phone line closed. We got to wrap this thing up in a little bit. For those new to the channel, please define Doski Woski. Follow-up question. Please define Peasky Whiskey. So Doski Woski and Peasky Whiskey is Southern jive in general. That's really how like Southern people talk for a while, right? But then there was this Outkast song called Chunky Fire. I think it's on the end of Quemini or Stankonia or something, I believe. But Chunky Fire, but it's pronounced Chunky Fire. And that's just his opening or whatever. When really it's just a greeting, it's just a a well-being thing. So if I'm holding it down for the Doski Wolski, man, it's just for me and mine. I'm just holding it down for me and mine, hoping good things happen with me and mine. How are you today? Things like that. But with everything, there's context. Yoski Wolski could be, yo, what up? Peasky Weesky could be, yo, peace out. You know what I'm saying? Just depend on how you use it. But most slang is like that. So I've adopted that for my show. Great question. Want to see the defensive tackles 2 gap? Yes. Something else on my situation too was the left guard and center situation. So we kind of talked about that for a little bit too. So my whole 6 situation lineup or whatever, we all got a chance to talk about it today. So that means I put together a pretty good list. So that's that. What other questions y'all got? It's on Aquemini. It's on Aquemini. There you go. Are you going to show the scrimmage live or just comment on it? I'm about to cut the stream off and focus on it because I can't talk to y'all and focus on it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be recording it, right? And as I see interesting things, I'll then flip it and turn it into 4 videos and I'll put it out and just let y'all see what I discover. I could play by play it. Don't get me wrong. I could play by play it, but I'd be cutting y'all short if I play by played it. I'm better at it when I get it and I get to rewind the shit 3, 4, 5 times. A lot of y'all hate that, but I get to rewind it 3, 4, 5 times and I get to really scour it. So I think you'll get a better product from me if I just kind of watch on the playback or whatever. Doski Wolski is off of Stankonia, Mumble Humble. It was also said there too, but I'm talking about when it was said on Chunky Fire. It's Southern jive, so it's been said for decades, but most people heard it on Chunky Fire. Voch, you think Anthony Brown can ball out this year, or Diggs going to get in the way? It depends. If Diggs is better, then he's going to be better. He's going to be better. He going to be better. You know what I'm saying? Hurts is no bust. He is bomb. No, but okay. He a bomb. No, but he better, as most Eagles fans think. He was the starter at Alabama for a reason. I'm a Mississippi State fan, and I know what I'm talking about. That's the weirdest thing in the world when you be talking to people online. Like, look, man, da 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 da. I know what I'm talking about. Let me tell you how weird that was, right? This is how like synchronistic all this shit is. I normally got to go over and click the button to like, I got to use my mouse to click it, the war call, but my phone just kind of hit the space bar and just. I mean, just synchronicity, man. Synchronicity. Biotish is going to be interesting to watch. Facts. Where can we watch the stream? On .com's website, on .com's YouTube channel. I won't be sending the link. Y'all find it yourself. Cheeto is not bad. No. They said Hill locked us in. They say Hill locked in this year. I don't know why y'all hated on Tristan Hill last year. You know, people love to rush the process, man. Tristan Hill was like 20 years old, man. Like, let people grow up. Let people lift weights. And to be fair, if I could be fair, and chat box tell me if I'm bugging when I say this, Tristan Hill showed up in better shape than Leo Collins. So I need y'all to quit hating on my son Tristan Hill too. Somebody asked me also, what do I mean when I say my son? I'm heavy into the draft or whatever, so I claim some of these players, some of these draft prospects as my kids. When I'm like, oh, that's my son, da da da, or my son, this and that. I'm claiming guys as my kids. So my sons are CD is one of my sons who I claimed this year, and Tyler, because he's an offensive lineman and he plays center and he got my number 63. Tristan Hill is my son. Tony Pollard is my cousin. That's different because my last name is Pollard in real life. And who else? What year before that? Van Der Esch and I think I'm out of kids. Yeah, I ain't got too many. I ain't been doing kids very, very long. I got Michael Gallup is my son. Yes, Gallup. Michael Gallup is my son. Amari Cooper's like a stepson because he wasn't on this team at first. He had to come over or whatever. And like Connor Williams might be my son too, I think, or something like that. So yeah. Those are my list of sons. When I say that, those are just players that I liked in the or that I like in the draft process. I think I ended up calling Tristan my son because everybody was hating on him. So that's that. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in. Let's go watch this scrimmage. Let's go get some information. I'm going to be screen capping so I can put some film out later on, not today, but over the next few days or whatever. Randy's my son. Yes, my son also. Randy Gregg is also my son. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Let's go over there and let's go chill. Hey, whatever chat box y'all end up going in, whether it be Skywalker, Steel, Law Nation, whoever, tell them Voch Lombardi sent you. Let's blow they damn chat box up so we can spread them views and make that algorithm fire. You heard? Y'all hold it down for the Doski Woski and the Peasky Weesky because it's free and it's implied. All right? Peace. I hate when I say peace, but then I got to go over and I got to hit click the screen, click end the stream. I hate when it should be over when I say peace like this. Peace.